now your head's cut off, see?
Well, you moved it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, like
when you hit record, yeah. I think that's for taking a picture. Yeah. Hey guys, we're back. Subs and Paws. John's behind the camera.
Caleb's in the front of the camera.
Caleb's in the front. All right.
You sleeping today? No. So, today.
I thought he brought over, you know, when he first said something.
Thought I brought over some budget ass thing.
The Jav 10, and then I looked at the side and I'm like, that's not a Jav, and he's like, no, it's not.
The Armada.
The Armada 10.
10-inch enclosure, dual 2-ohm.
And you'll see
many differences in between these two.
Yeah, the two.
As you can possibly see in the background.
Subs,
here.
the enclosures. The Jav is in the back there.
So this is another one of those cheap options that you can get on their website right now. This was $100 for a 10-inch sub that is
and the box
in between the SDR10 and the SVR10, and you get the box, which is very nice. This
just the box is worth
$80-$100. Again, Audio Legion with their shipping, or I guess Scar with their shipping. At least for it's funny. I feel like they're shipping this faster than Scar stuff, and it's coming from the same warehouse.
Could be.
I don't know. It says on their website that they're shipping all orders before 5 p.m. each day because I think they're just trying to get rid of this stuff. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
Today, not the Jav. This is the ARM. We have a good surprise. I've already opened it myself, so there's not really too much of an unboxing.
We're unboxing it.
Plastic is gone. The little packets are gone. Don't worry about those. There was actually 2 in the terminal, but those are gone.
In the port?
In the terminal. Not the port.
Oh, in the terminal?
Yeah.
Really?
Two of them, I think. But they seem packed in there. Like when I took the plastic off, it was actually packed inside there.
Huh.
They must have known it was me and said, pack these somewhere where he can find them.
He's going to plug them in. They'll be bouncing around in the box.
Through it.
Take them out of the port.
You won't even see them. So, we have, this had similar, as you've seen the Jav video, this had very similar packaging
was
to the
about
other
the same.
one. It came with a cardboard like this, 2 foam pieces on the side that match the box with the slanted back, and another decal.
Ooh. Sticker.
Another decal.
Sticker.
And again, I love their logo. It's a very nice logo.
It is.
I'm sad to. I think I will be genuinely sad when I see that they're all gone.
All sold out. And then
I don't need to use this stuff on a daily, but
you're gonna see Audio Legion on eBay for selling twice as much, 3 times as much
when they're gone.
When they're gone, watch.
You'll see probably this enclosure with this for like $300 when it's $100
oh yeah.
right now.
You can't ship this. This must have cost like $60 just to ship it. Come on.
That is true. You're right.
For real.
For me spending $100.
I just shipped my. I'll actually add that to this video. I haven't added it to any videos. My my subwoofer winner for the second giveaway was Daniel Hall, Subwoofer Daddy. That speaker, I think, was $55 to ship. That was just to ship. That's not the speaker cost or any of that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
$55 just to ship.
And that was at FedEx, which is the cheapest one you could do.
Yeah.
Hence why some people don't like FedEx. Or have bad experiences with FedEx.
A lot of people have bad experiences with FedEx.
Shall I explain the story of what happened in my car?
Why don't we do that when we're doing a dyno test or something?
Okay.
Because we're going to dyno test this.
Alright, so instant difference.
Here, go ahead. You can pick it up. I'll move this.
With this one versus the other the Jav, is that this is a black carpet. Black carpeting.
Actually, we can put them together.
Oh yeah, one on top of the other? I guess.
Table take it.
Well, no, I don't mean take it. Is there enough space?
Well, why don't we put them side by side?
Just put them on top of each other.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Go, we are live.
Alright, we're live. So, guys, we have the Jav.
This is the Jav 12.
Javelin 12 D2.
Yeah, D2.
Next to the Armada D2 in the box. Now, as you can notice, they liked to put a baffle, a custom baffle on both of these. This one's a carbon fiber wrapping, and this one's like a, what are those, like
that trunk
thick spray?
That truck spray.
Yeah, that like
truck
really
bed
thick
spray.
Bed spray, yes. So I think so it is 5/8, so maybe just they're thinking of something thicker. It actually seems to go all the way in this port.
This baffle looks like it's about 1 inch though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So maybe we get a plus on there.
And this baffle is
still only
5/8.
So we can do a little measure.
Now this is 5/8. The rest of the box.
Like this right here,
sure.
you can tell.
Yeah, it's an inch.
An inch baffle. There we go.
With the spray on it, but that's an inch. An inch baffle they put on it.
Now, this, if you can see on camera, has a split port for different tuning. It goes all the way. I can't fit my hand back there, but I think it goes all the way to the back. Not in. I think it goes to the back.
Yeah.
So split there. You can definitely see the difference between the surrounds on the subs. They are both stitched. They have very similar dust caps with the kind of popped out, put on logo. Stitched. Very nice surround, like we said. And I don't know. It's the those big screws in there. I've already looked.
Yeah, the bolts. Allen bolts.
Yeah, they're nice.
Huh.
They're very, very nice bolts.
Yeah, these were
this
very
one's
nice
actually,
boxes.
as you can see, also a big difference. This one's actually in the box.
Recessed.
This one is not.
Recessed. Maybe that's why it's got the 1 inch.
Oh, because it's actually in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's got, really it's 5/8.
But it's double, pretty much.
But they put it recessed, so because that's probably about
another 5/8.
That, well, not 5/8, but that's probably the 3/8 right here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Shove it.
That's probably, yeah, it's about 3/8.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Now,
that's probably the difference.
We might do. I don't mind taking it out to look at the sub after.
If you can.
If I even can. It might even be sealed as
I know
shit
that
in
I
there.
tried doing that with an SDR. I did do it, but the screws, the bolts that they put in here, it was a Scar Audio SDR.
Did it not go back in?
And the bolts were I don't know, they had like some sealant, and they literally turned forever, it felt like, to get the bolt out. I finally did end up getting the bolt out, and then not only that, but the sub was also sealed in there also. So they
we
really
might not do that.
they
but
really
it's
do a job
it's-
in putting the sub in there.
But this was a different company. It's not Scar's company. They bought them out, so it wasn't the same manufacturer. So you never know, but it does have similar looks. They might have.
Yeah.
They probably, to be honest, it probably is the same. So we can just test it out. Oh, and then this is a funny story. You don't even know. So if you order on their website, usually you put the thing in your cart, you go to where you pay, and you go to the shipping. This is very funny. That this was weird. This was the only thing that I couldn't do. Every time I went to go pay, I even tried like they have dual 12 Armadas. I did that. It perfectly fine. It told me what the shipping cost would have been. But with this in the cart by itself, I went to pay and it said shipping was not like available for my area. I tried every other address that I've known and it didn't let me do it. I was like, what in the heck? I contacted Scar, no answer on eBay, so whatever. I went back and I was like, let me add something very cheap.
Yeah, because Scar's a very small company, they said, when I wrote that message to them. So they don't have a lot of employees and they don't have a lot of backing at their facility. They're a very small company. But they don't have time to answer you.
So what I did is I went back and I added a 1 foot RCA 2-to-1 because it was the cheapest thing. I was like, I could possibly
something to your cart.
but I didn't want to buy. There was something that was like $4, but it was like a stupid driver, and I was like, I'm never gonna use that. I might use the RCA thing someday, something even here. So I was like, just add something cheap, see what happens. I added that, and it let me order. It went through, free shipping, let me order it, and then when it shipped, what's funny is it shipped, gave me a USPS thing. Then Scar emailed me saying, hey, how's it going? And they were like, sorry, but we gave you the wrong tracking number. And then they gave me a FedEx number, and it was this. It said it was 60 pounds, and then it came. And I honestly thought at first that it maybe was out of stock and they didn't take it off their website yet. But no, I had to put something very cheap. And what's funny is I opened that box that we just unboxed.
Where was that on eBay or was that on their website?
On their website.
Oh,
and then
because they don't have these on eBay.
No, the RCA's, the box, like the one, it looks exactly like the one in my car.
Okay.
17, but that was laying right on top. So they did give it to me. I almost thought it was bullcrap just to like buy it, and I didn't even care if I didn't get it. But they gave it to me, but I had to add something to buy this.
That's weird.
So it ended up being $105, but who cares? But yeah, it was very strange. But yes, if you
I wonder
are
if that's
ordering
what you
these,
had to do, break the $100 mark.
no, because I got the RCA's for $10.
Already on the same order?
No, before. I've ordered something by itself. Unless maybe there's a maybe there's a sub. Yeah, I got the 17-foot RCA's by
just
itself.
to ship this is like.
And what's funny, you're probably right
bucks.
because the subs are free shipping,
yeah.
but the RCA's weren't. I got the 17-foot and it was $5 shipping. I wonder if since it was $99.99, I didn't break that mark for the sub thing.
$100 mark.
So then I added it in. It was again very strange, but you can't get these anywhere else. So if you're looking to get it, you're watching this video, just add something cheap. They have their flash sale. That'll go on until they stop. So
are they on the 4th of July sale now?
No, it's on Memorial Day. It's the same sale. Right. Didn't even go up. Not even 18%, 15%. The same sale. Same sale as the New Year's sale that's been going on since January
of 2021.
So anyway, that's how this got here. And I had a feeling too when I saw the USPS. I was like, something ain't right.
Is there anything different about the boxes now?
I guess I can flip it to the side. They both have like the indents. They have the indents.
I'll go on the same side.
And as you guys can see here, you can see that little thickness here.
Now you can see the 1 inch. And this is the 5/8.
We got the terminals here. They look exactly the same except just different text prints.
Yep.
They're literally exactly the same, I think.
And those are...
Yeah, I think they're exactly the same.
I think they're 12 gauge.
Yeah.
You may squeeze a 10 gauge wire in there.
So
I'm not sure.
It's different text and different font. That actually has font related to the Jav series. This has just whatever. But it has their little logo. You probably can't see it on camera because it's so low.
Yeah.
But there's a thing right there. Nice. It's actually in the box. I like that.
It's recessed inside the box. They cut like a.
Oh, and this is I think it's. What is it, 1,000 max or something? I forgot what the power is on this thing. Hold on.
Probably something like that.
Let's see.
Alright, what else do we got for similarities? Now the hatchback style.
Okay, so 1200. So it's 600 RMS and 1200 max.
600.
See,
I think I got pretty good power out of the 12 inch.
On the website here, if you guys can see it, I try to turn the brightness down because it's bright on camera without. It doesn't look as dark as it does in person.
Yeah, it looks more like a gray.
It looks gray.
Yeah. And the front definitely looks gray.
And
like a light gray.
Looks like literally the SDR.
Yeah.
So. And actually the magnet might look even a little bigger. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get this thing plugged in and go.
Alright.
Be right back, guys.
We'll be right back. Alright. Alright. Welcome back, guys. This is the ARM10, Armada 10. Caleb's at the volume and the bass control over here. Now this is the bass test that I use. What is it called?
Ultra deep bass test.
Ultra deep bass test.
I think the same channel has the same test but regular speed. This is slow down.
Yeah.
Dude, stuff's falling down.
What was this now? 600, 1200?
600 RMS, 1200 max.
Okay. And it should do
at least 600.
Pretty much that power because this is their sub and their box. Yep. This is their deal.
This isn't that bad.
So it's running 2.5 to 3.5. So this is wired to 1 ohm now. I think we said that before.
Look what I made.
Whoa.
What did it say?
I don't know. I thought I saw 900. 400. Oh, there goes my camera shutting off. Alright, I gotta switch cameras, guys. We'll be right back.
I'll turn it.
Alright, guys, welcome back. I don't know if I got that quite in sync or not. Let's hope so.
Oh, I just wanted to mention too, we appreciate the comments that the guy said that he likes when we're working together.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I get to learn.
Nice to hear.
It's crazy because not even, a year ago?
A year and some change.
A year and some change, I had no clue about anything. You could probably ask me what the heck a dual 2 ohms means, and I was probably like, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't know what anything was, probably from, I didn't even I didn't know how a subwoofer worked. I knew about them.
He had a car stereo
that
his car came with.
Yeah, I had nothing. But it's just nice because John's been able to teach me a lot of stuff. Like, everything I've known is because of him. I mean, I guess the only things I've learned is to not listen to other people sometimes. Like Facebook groups. Because there's been many things that I've gotten told before on posts that aren't true. I've asked him.
Oh.
He knows. What?
And his little snafu this week, we might as well
Oh, yes.
talk about that now.
So I had...
this amplifier here.
Oh, yeah, we can say that one.
He asked me about it the other day because I just have it sitting here and it kind of holds up my SMD. And I took it out of the box and I showed him the amp and I didn't really say much more than that. But I did the same thing to this amp like, oh God.
Months ago. Maybe almost a year ago.
Years ago.
Oh, you've had it?
Yeah, years.
Okay.
Maybe 4 years ago. I don't even know how long ago it was.
Before I knew him.
Yeah, a long time ago. And I've just had this amp sitting here just collecting dust and holding up my stuff. So this week, Caleb was changing a fuse.
So actually, ironically, so this right here is the fuse I had in the back between the AGM battery and my amplifier. In the front of my car, I have a 250 amp A&L fuse that works amazing. It is amazing. It's perfect for what I have. This was in the back with a 100 amp fuse. It was pretty much almost like what I needed temporary. I had no idea I should have upgraded. And one day I was driving home from work. And I was playing. I don't usually play bass like hard songs, but I was just. I wanted to.
Fuse.
Oh yeah, that maxi fuse. So I wanted to test some songs. I was just in the bass mood. So I did it, and then it just stopped. My amp went to protect mode, and I was like, okay. So the rest of the ride home, it was in protect mode. First thing I thought was a fuse. Didn't even check the front. I went right to the back one here. Opened this up, and the fuse was just split, burnt right in the middle. And I asked him over here. I said. Why could have that happened? And I said, and we realized we did an SMD test before, and I was pulling with that Seismic Audio 1500 like 13, 14, and that's too much for a 100 amp fuse. I'd say a 100 amp fuse is good for 1,000 watts or less.
Yeah.
If you go higher, and it was a constant bass like we just did in the car with another video, and that's what happened. It just kind of blew it. So, got an A&L fuse, 200 amp one off of Amazon, came the next day. I was replacing it. I took all the fuses out. I put the power wire from the battery in this end. Took the amp battery power, put it in this end. No fuse yet, because I wasn't done. I lost a screw on one of the sides of it. If you know what an A&L fuse is, it needs 2 screws to hold it in. I lost one. It dropped somewhere. I was looking for it. I lifted my mat in the trunk. 2 metal touched on the metal of the amp, and I held it there for who knows how long, because I didn't know. And I started smelling. I think it was the coils in the amp, and I asked my girlfriend. I was like, "What is that?" Like, do you smell that? She was like, "Yes." And then I was like, "Okay, whatever." Went along for another 2 minutes. I was like, "Okay." So when I lifted it back down, I said I gave up on the screw. I saw smoke coming out of the vents of the amp. I had literal, I was so mad. I was just very mad because I've gone through a couple amps, and unfortunately, that's the second one that I've fried. The first one was because of speaker wire touching.
Yeah, so
we've
that's
already explained
ways you can burn amps
is... So I don't blow subs,
touching...
I blow amps. So, Seismic Audio is unfortunately out of the 1500s. They're on Amazon, but I think they're like returns, so you're not going to get a new one.
Yeah, they're leaving a lot of bad reviews on
There might be like one
them.
new one. I don't know. So I said, F it, and I bought the MVX10D2, and it's probably the best thing I've bought so far, rather than the subs.
Yeah, it's putting out a little bit more power than
way
the
stronger.
Seismic Audio was.
Right, you have no idea. You guys, if you want
the
a
video's
solid
coming.
amp, and yeah, the video's coming. If you want a solid amp and you have the extra bucks to do it, definitely.
Somebody asked me a question if the NVX amps are any good.
Oh, they're amazing.
And I have 3, and he now has his first.
Even if you don't want the 12, get the 11. It's cheaper, and it'll do amazing.
Amazing power.
So,
I got a dyno video on that. 2,300 watts it did at under 1 ohm. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
But
yeah, so that's what happened. So I got the new amp. You don't know how cautious I was putting this new fuse in. I did the fuse before anything else. I didn't put the fuse in, but I just installed it, and then the last of it was the fuse. And it was
so the
awesome.
power wire from his battery touched the metal casing. That's how he burnt the amp. That's the same thing I did to this. I pushed my wire to the side.
His died right away. Mine took a couple minutes to start even smoking. And you could smell it for like hours
Literally,
after.
I heard a spark and
I didn't hear anything.
That was it.
I wish I caught it in time.
There's no catching.
So it was already fried when I did it
as
first.
as soon as your battery post touched the casing to the amp,
done.
It's fried.
So, unfortunately,
you move on.
You just move on. But yeah, that's what happened. Without
count your losses. Hold on, I'm gonna restart everything.
Oh yeah, let's just restart everything and get this thing going.
Okay, we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, welcome back.
Should we put it on dyno mode?
The well, we can run it twice.
Okay,
we'll just run it twice.
We're
gonna do it one time in real power,
and one time,
and we'll do it the next time in dyno mode.
Alrighty.
See what it does.
We gotta play with the volume. I think this one goes higher. Like I can do higher volume because it's not as strong.
It's just little bursts.
Oh, that might even be. Oh, that's it. I thought that was max.
Now my camera died. Hold on. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys.
This
Welcome
is like
back.
the fourth time.
Yeah, I had my batteries die on a camera, then my batteries died on the other camera, and then my SMD died. So now everything's got new batteries. The SMD's plugged into the wall. We're good to go.
Make sure you do good in the video. Don't forget any clips.
Guys, don't forget to like because we greatly appreciate that. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe now. All right, so we're gonna do the burst test. We're gonna do live. Oh, I'm glad I looked. Live power first. Whoa! Get out of town.
What is it?
16, 17, 1800 watts.
Nice.
Wow. 1829 I saw. 2000 watts? I saw 5,000, 8,000. I don't know what the hell it's doing. What? We're gonna have to watch the video. You ain't smelling nothing?
You think I'm pushing it? I think that's exactly how it should go.
I thought so at first, but I mean it's going.
That's what I'm saying. I don't smell nothing.
No, it's going. It's still ticking there. Wow.
Other than your farts, I don't smell anything. I'm kidding.
So they put this at. Okay, so we did that at. That was on live power. So we're gonna back it up.
No, there's a second test.
It's only short though.
We'll just do it on dyno. We'll see.
Okay.
Is it on it? Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first. It's weird. There's like this split in the middle of the video, and then there's like extra like 10-15 seconds. It does it again.
And if we had sound, like
you could
real
actually hear
sound,
it.
you can hear it playing its. See, now it went to that 0.1 crap.
What does it say?
2189.
Nice.
Oops.
All right.
Okay, just do the whole test again.
We indeed will.
I'm gonna put it on back on dyno. I meant to reset it, and I went and jumped to the next. Here we go. Still going? Okay, everybody's still rolling. All right. 1700 off the top. 1841.
That's crazy.
See, now it went to 8,000.
What? Wait, what?
8,255.
Just keep it going. Well, that means it took it for a second.
Somebody said, did you read that comment about the pop? Maybe it's reading it pop.
Oh.
That's what that is. Which it's still power,
Yeah.
technically.
It gets like 20K.
Now it said 1900 watts, okay? And then it jumped 0.1 and it said 2300 watts. So it can't be that far off.
I don't smell anything.
Do it again.
This guy.
Do it again. because we're getting different readings here. I got 8,000 on one of the pops there. And then you can see it go from 2,000 watts
to
and a
8,000.
second later, well, a second later it did 2,300.
Oh, it's right.
3,000 again, see?
Why are you resetting it?
I'm resetting the...
Yeah, but why?
to let it keep reading. 8,000 at 0.2. So this, guys, this sub is taking this power constant.
The Jav got hot, you said, right?
Oh yeah, the
And
Jav
you
got
could
hot.
Smell.
I'll do a test on the Jav right after this. We'll put it in the same bit at the end of the video. 2140 clean.
Nice. Oh, like correct watt, like
2.3 ohms.
All right.
2140 at 2.3 ohms, guys. Is it even-
It actually is decently hot, but I don't smell anything.
the
but
Jav was hotter than that.
It was like hot.
This is like
That's-
gently warm. The Jav was like, I was thinking about reading it with a thermometer.
Holy.
I wonder if that thermometer would even read that. I'm gonna try it.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna shut this camera off. I'm gonna shut the dyno off. I'm gonna try. I have a thermometer here.
Oh, like the head one?
Yeah.
It probably will if it's gonna be like if it's your forehead.
But I'm wondering if it's gonna.
Watch, it's like 9. It's like it's
It
beeping
reads to like 110.
now if
or
it's
something
hot,
like
it should
that.
beep.
Oh yeah. Now room temperature is like what, 78 degrees probably? Yeah, it's reading it's hot. It's not reading a temperature
It's not even.
though. So it's
a-
got to be over 110 degrees, I think.
Wow. And that's just a cone.
And you guys can see that red there. It's red hot. And that's reading in Celsius too. But I think it goes up to like 110 degrees.
But there's no smelling.
No, I don't smell anything at all. And he doesn't smell anything, so. All right, guys, so we're going to get the Jav plugged in. Get her going.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to just kind of test right now for power first. Just to see what it's doing for power. Wow,
it
it's even a
sounds-
difference in the
It's
sound,
a
huh?
different sound.
Yeah, even the sound is different on this.
You think it could go one more? I don't know.
Go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
probably it. Yeah, it sounds totally different.
Yeah, even the sound is different from the box to box.
And I think that box is the tunes in here are lower, so that's louder. That's not
Yeah.
as loud.
Mm-hmm.
And this has no slit in the middle.
Nope. All right, so that read 2100 at that 0.1 again.
And we got 2100 real.
Yeah, for real. So now it said 1100 and then it jumped to 2200. Here we go, 1000 and at 0.1. All right, go ahead again. I'm going to reset this. So we're getting a bunch of different readings on these pops here, on this burst test. A lot of them are clean readings, and then it goes to that 0.1. There we go, 4,000 at 0.1. $1,147 watts. 2,700 at 0.1. $1,424. See, I don't think that's outrageous because that's completely possible. 906. 2220.
It's funny, I think I'm smelling it. You're right though, is that hot?
Not really.
Not yet. Well, we just started too. All right.
Huh. All right, so just so you guys had an idea of what it did for power, we just wanted to get that test out to you. Get them all in one video. So guys, we'll be back. We'll have more for you. Not sure what's next, but we got more coming. Oh, we got the multimeter test in the car.
Oh yes.
So we'll be back, guys.